A lot of times we as behavior analysts get asked the question, what's the difference in a meltdown and a tantrum? And why is differentiating them so important? And I'd like to address that today. First, I want to talk about the things they're going to have in common. And that's what behavior analysts call the topography, what it looks like. They're both going to probably have crying, maybe some falling to the floor, kicking, screaming, maybe even some biting of self or others. So what it looks like might be very, very similar, but there are some really big differences that your child wants you to know. Tantrums usually come from a place of, I'm in control of my emotions, but I don't like the results I'm getting from you. I don't want to hear no. I don't want to have my toys taken away. And there's communication based in this tantrum that you're seeing, in this flopping and in this crying. Then if we switch gears and we start to look at meltdowns, what those are and what makes them different, now we are looking at a baby who's not in control of their emotions. And they are reacting to stress, being overwhelmed, sensory changes that they're not just quite being able to cope with or deal with. And in meltdowns, there's no winner. Right? In a tantrum, you might give in and the child feels like they've won and everything comes to a close. Meltdowns can be unpredictable in how long they last because it's all about the baby and when they start to feel safe and comfortable again in their environment. So, right, what we want to make sure that we're doing is that outside of these things happening, we're teaching our child good communication skills. I want some more time. I'm upset that you're taking my things, so that in a tantrum, we can help them and empower them to use their words instead of their body. And in meltdowns, we want to have taught the skills of coping, finding a quiet space, grabbing mommy's hand and leaving the room, whatever it might be that helps that child begin to feel regulated and back in control of themselves. Those are the things we want to teach and how we would approach each of those situations very differently from a behavior standpoint.